What's good? What's good? We back. Triple P, Paul Pickett Podcast. I'm your host, Paul Pickett, aka the Common Sense Podcast, your source for music, sports, politics, world events, and much, much more. Today I'm going to react to a video with Lisa Leslie on the shop telling LeBron and Draymond that NBA players should donate their salaries to pay for WNBA salaries. Before we do, though, let's get into a word from one of our sponsors.
For music marketing and promotion? Then look no further than Promo Palace LLC, your one-stop shop for all music promotion services. Services include Spotify playlist pitching, YouTube video promotion, record pool promotion, blog placements, radio airplay promotion, SoundCloud promotion, and much more. With over 2,000 customers and over 10 years of experience in online promotion, Promo Palace LLC is a company you can trust. For more info, please go to promopalace.biz. See you there.
That's right. If you need marketing promotions, check us out, promopalace.biz. You see the link scrolling down below. Bam. There we go. So, pretty much do everything, one-stop shop, all forms of marketing promotion. So let's get into this. I can only imagine how I'm going to react. Let's go.
I want to say change that you feel that can help the WNBA's game out.
Help the game out. Okay, so I think the game is looking great. I think it's evolved great. I believe that player for
Let me pause real quick and say that I don't think it's looking great. It needs some improvements, but let's go.
to faster, you can see they're getting that individual training, ball handling skills, shooting. The game is phenomenal. I thought they're playing at a high level. I'm very proud of them. I support the WNBA still. I will always, obviously we'd love to have Brittany back home. That's important.
For sure.
Close
Shout
to
out
the heart.
BG. Yep.
Shout out to BG. She's never.
No shout out here. I don't shout out criminals. Let's go.
The WNBA is rocking. What could we have more? I mean, I just think, from a salary standpoint, it'd be great for the women to be able to make more money. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work. I think I saw something that said, like, one player that makes maybe $12 million on the NBA team could cover.
Before she goes into this, also it'd be great if they'd actually make a profit. Half the teams in the league don't make a profit. How about that? Let's start with it'd be great if they actually made a profit first.
NBA salaries.
Yeah, that's insane.
So that's kind of like crazy. And
Let's run that back. What she said
on the NBA team.
Let's see. Hold up. Let's run it back a little bit.
It's a lot of hard work. I think I saw something that said, like, one player that makes maybe $12 million on the NBA team could cover the whole WNBA salaries.
Yeah, that's insane.
So that's
Okay, so it's his responsibility, a player that makes $12 million. Like, this is the thing, man. The NBA is making billions of dollars. That's why they're paying millions. The WNBA is only making millions of dollars. That's why they're paying in the thousands. I mean, come on, man. It's standard economics, common sense. And if any of these people on this show think otherwise, they're dumber than a bag of bricks. LeBron, any of them. And I think Draymond's going to have a take on this. So I don't think Draymond's going to agree with that totally. But let's go.
like crazy. And again, we're what, 26 years young, so it's not like we're comparing ourselves to the NBA, but I do feel like the pay gap would be something that, we can just take a donation around the NBA maybe.
They're comparing themselves to the
y'all don't
NBA.
go to
Stop
the casinos.
I have something on this, though, because it pisses me off. It pisses me off because I don't think there's anyone in America that supports the WNBA more than NBA players.
100%.
The NBA players support the WNBA like
the most.
More than we probably support the fucking NBA. And it bothers me.
Thank you.
You shouldn't be bothered because
Thank you, Draymond. the NBA players are at the WNBA games more than they are at the NBA games. Let's keep it moving.
Tell you 100%. And we had a meeting for our 25th anniversary. We're like do Zooms with the veteran, the legends of the league or whatever, and just talking about it. And I told them on that call, the number one supporter that we have, you guys never focus on, and that is the NBA players.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the WNBA actually loses money. Shocker, I know. They lose an average of about $10 million per year ever since they started. So how is it that they're able to keep going as a league and pay their players? Well, that would be the NBA. The only reason the WNBA even exists is because of the profits that the NBA has made. So when you hear statements like, men should show more support for our league, just donate your salaries, it's no big deal, skip a couple nights in the casino. Don't you think that's a little entitled, considering...
Thank you. It's entitled. It's like the rich kid that's waiting for their parents to pass so they can get inheritance. You know, the rich kid that thinks they should. You know what? It reminds me of 50 Cent's son thinking just because his dad's in the Forbes list that he's supposed to be super rich. You know, like everybody has to make their own mark in this world. You got to stand on your own 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? Create your own legacy, build your own brand, obtain your own success and fame by yourself. Let's keep it moving though. All right, hold up. Come on. Keep playing.
reason they're able to make any money at all and even play basketball is because of the NBA players making the profits they do. Even when they show support, NBA players get blasted for it. That's what happened to Andre Iguodala. When he complimented Aerial Powers, she not only told him to keep it to himself, but she also tried digging up old tweets from his past to cancel him. That's right, she tried to ruin his career just because he complimented her by number and not by name. And let's also not forget when Luka Doncic got blasted for wearing a WNBA jersey to show support for the Dallas team. The point is, NBA players can't win. If they show support, they're seen as egotistical, self-centered, and trying to make everything about them. But when they don't show support, they're seen as sexist and that they don't care about anybody but themselves.
Yeah, you know, that's that liberal mindset, you know, like they believe in equal outcome and not equal opportunity, equal effort. That's the thing. Like, in order to have equal outcome, you got to have equal effort, you know, and they don't believe in that. And like I said, it's just the standard thing of economics. NBA's making billions of dollars, so they're paying their players millions. And the WNBA is not even, he just said it, they're not even making a profit. They're not even making a profit. They got as many, they're in like the early structures of when the NBA was, they're at the point when the NBA was probably in like the 70s, you know, the 70s and whatnot. They don't even got, that's the thing, they got to keep building. They don't got as many teams as the NBA, none of that, you know. And she wants, yeah, it's so entitled. It's so entitled, thinking that you should, some NBA players should be out here building their brands and doing what they do, and they should have to pay WNBA salaries because, you know, it's not the NBA's fault that women won't support women's basketball. Like Bill Burr said, it's up to women to support this more. It's not up to men. And Draymond pointed out that the NBA players are going to all these WNBA games. They're not going to the NBA games like that. You know, so let's pump the brakes, man. And y'all wouldn't be still around if the NBA wasn't kicking out all the money they're kicking out to keep you still running, because you're pretty much a tax write-off because you're not making profit. You know, when companies have tax write-offs, you know why they're called their tax write-offs? Because it's not making a profit. Lisa Leslie, I mean, you're, I hate to call her dumb, but if she really believes that, she's dumb. Dumber than a bag of bricks. If not, it's just some feminist, liberal bullshit talking points where, you know, they've been brainwashed into believing a bunch of false narrative nonsense. So, yeah, we're gonna get off this one because this topic always pisses me off when they act like there's a gender pay gap between the WNBA and the NBA. One league is far older than the other. One league is superior than the other. The competition level is not even nowhere near as close. You know, the NBA athletes are freaking phenomenal. Like Zion looks like a defensive end playing basketball, and he's jumping through the freaking gym. You know, like let's pump the brakes, man. Y'all are not living in reality. Y'all living in a fairy tale world. So, and Draymond, you could tell Draymond was getting a little upset when, like, hold up, like we support this shit heavily. We NBA players support this shit heavy. What is you talking about, Lisa Leslie? Sit your ass down. Once again, I thank you for tuning in. Paul Pickett Podcast, and I'm out.